Hello, my name is Shantel from Shantel's Probably Sorry. If you want to skip my intro comments, you can. I don't really have intro comments, actually. I'm filming this right after I filmed 201. This is Orphan Black, Season 2, Episode 2, called Governed by Sound Reason and True Religion.
Well, what, you're accusing me of colluding with Sarah I'm sorry, shit kick Rachel? She stole your bus car. Really?
Impressed.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, none of us ever trusted her. I just want to make crazy signs with you in our new life.
And Casino's like, no, not here.
Where is she? Piece of shit. Stop. I'm not telling you shite till I see Kira.
There was a split second around here where I didn't trust
Who's
S.
honest?
Yours, love.
Yours, love.
It's always been yours.
It's always been yours.
Yeah, I think there was like this brief moment in here where I was like, yo, do I trust S?
Solidly lacks some luster.
That dress.
The old wing is where our...
I was there. I watched it happen. Relax, I didn't do anything about it.
Okay.
Killed it?
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes.
Well.
Not really, you know, just like hardly. He reacts like a monitor. Okay. Got any ideas? I just want to keep drinking.
I think I need to keep drinking for a while, and then I'll have an idea.
That's not funny.
Make things
I
worse
feel like
for
that
her.
was improv though, so. What up, Gracie? I had a weird relationship with Gracie throughout the whole series. I was like, do I like her or do I not? Well, not the whole series, I would say, but at first I was like, do I like her or do I not like her?
Will it eat?
Will it eat?
Of course you will. Don't be scared.
I mean, it ain't my fault, I guess.
Genetic anomaly is a mirror to your internal organs. All reversed.
Yin and yang.
It's a
My
condition
twins.
that, yin-yang sort of thing. One of them's right-handed, one of them's left-handed.
The detail.
One of them has their heart on the left side.
This has been building up from the first time you met Helena.
One of them has their heart.
Like, she's been left-handed from the get. No, fam.
This is surely the mark of corruption.
Shut the f up.
That's where I disagree. She is the war for the future of creation.
It ain't that deep. I promise.
Okay.
Hang up
well,
the
then
phone.
what do you want me to do now?
Hang up, darling.
Hello? Oh! Allison.
Hello, Donnie.
I guess you're wondering,
You're making like a shopping list for me?
Sorry.
Okay. Hang on. Does a gene chip system make a two-channel array moot?
Slick got games. Games? I meant game. Wow. I don't have game, apparently. As you can tell. Now I'm blabbering.
So much for your security.
When your worst sister catches
Hello?
you making out with
Rachel Duncan. You sure are.
Now, what's about to happen? The "so you're gay" line and Casima's response.
You're gay. My sexuality is not the most interesting thing about me.
However, I'll delve further into it in my discussion about the positives and the negatives about the LGBT representation on this show. They tried to present it as though, you know, Casima's a person, her sexuality isn't the most interesting thing about her. However, in all the promos, even in the season 5 Casima-centric episode, her sexuality is what they made the most important thing about her. It's a big-ass contradiction. The intent was there, it just was not executed properly. I'll talk about that in 208 probably. Honestly, if she was really willing to, she could have got up from that table.
The Lord has
deep pockets.
You sold us to the Prometheans. Now, if you tell me.
I can't. I'm leaving town for a while.
Even my own clones think I'm used.
No, darling, no. You have a
not
musical
funny.
to focus on.
I killed Ainsley.
That's not funny.
Ainsley wore a scarf in the kitchen.
But that
Just
is.
1 second.
You mean Elena can conceive as well? Impossible. She's defective and dangerous. Any child of hers would be a monster. How do you know her best?
Leave
A wise
Arthur
man
and
once
Donnie
said,
alone.
Science without Einstein didn't believe in God.
Again, that was Orphan Black, Season 2, Episode 2, called Governed by Sound, Reason, and True Religion. Where can I put my elbow? There was a moment in this episode where Allison was telling Felix about how she killed Ainsley and how Donnie was the monitor. I've said this like once or twice. I'll say it again though. The whole Ainsley is the monitor situation, I didn't believe it, first of all. However, I think they very specifically set it up so that it did look like Ainsley was the monitor. I wasn't a part of the fandom in season 1. Again, there were already 4 seasons out before I even started watching this show. So I don't know how much of the fandom thought that Ainsley was actually the monitor. I don't know. I always knew it was Donnie, and I think it sucks. So this is when Allison found out that Donnie was actually her monitor, which causes the guilt. And actually, I'll skip to my last comment, which is about Allison. So there's the guilt that makes her want to drink again. And now she's back to the pills. And we also see a bit more of the complex relationship she has with herself as well as her sisters or clones. Like even in the line, even my own clones think I'm useless. We know in season 5 she kind of gets rid of all the guilt from the Ainsley situation, but this is the moment where she's really feeling it. On to S. S kidnapped Kira. Well, took Kira on the run because she knew that someone was going to come and attack the house because there were multiple people watching the house. And S said something along the lines of she always puts Kira first. You know, she's always been on their side. I think it's not funny, but she swore that she didn't know who the people in the picture were, but she does. She knows that's Ethan Duncan. And she said she didn't know what Project Leda was. I actually believe that she didn't know what Project Leda was, but she just pieced it together. However, when you're first watching this episode, kind of the way they set up Ainsley to look like the monitor for Allison, they were kind of setting up so that S looks suspicious, especially in saying that she swears that she doesn't know who the people in the picture are, and saying she doesn't know what Project Leda is, and then by the end of the episode, she's like, they're Project Leda. I think she just happened to piece those things together. And also, this episode was the first episode where we actually saw S shoot someone. We've always seen her with her gun. This is the first time we've seen her shoot someone. And the way she did it, it was obvious that she had done it before. Obviously, that opens up a whole new door to Mrs. S. She's not just the maternal figure. She's not just a loving grandmother. This season kind of walks right into that. Gracie had a line, will it eat? And throughout the season, she kind of does that. She refers to Helena as it and not her. And then the development there throughout the seasons, it happens. There's development. There's kind of a parallel in both the Dyad, or Neolution, and the Prometheans, or the religious extremists. Where regardless if it's the Prometheans referring to Project Leda or Neolution referring to Project Leda, they're never human enough. Neolution regards them as property. Prometheans, or at least most of the Prometheans, regard them as abominations, not even human. They don't have souls. They're the devil's kids. And again, the people who created them, except for Susan, but the whole ideology there is that they are an experiment. They are a project. They are property. The show plays a lot on that. And then lastly, you know, Delphine met Rachel. Rachel met Cosima. The whole "so you're gay" conversation happened. And Rachel gave Cosima stuff to look into. Like, you know, here's the results of your tests. Here's Katja Obinger's genome. This is Sarah. You know, find out what makes Sarah different from us. Then Cosima's like, you mean find out why she can have a child and we can't? Or find out why she's the only one of us that can have children. Throughout the whole entire show, there has been at least part of Rachel that really seems like she wants to be a mother. And it wouldn't surprise me given the character's history with her parents, or lack thereof. And we've seen her leeching onto these male figures, or at least like Leaky and P.T. Westmoreland, I'm sorry, leeching onto them like father figures. It would not surprise me that she feels the need to be a parent. I mean, besides the usual wanting to have kids when you reach a certain age, your body's like, hey, I want kids now. And I think that has always been an interesting aspect to Rachel's character. And when I say an interesting aspect to her character, I mean, I really didn't care for her character for like a long time. But now I'm not so hostile. Not that Graham and John purposely made Rachel sympathetic, because they didn't. They purposely made Helena sympathetic. They intentionally did that. And to an extent, they did the same for Rachel. But it was never their intention, to my knowledge, to have Rachel set up in the same way that they set up Helena. Helena was a sympathetic villain. However, based on, you know, everything I've seen of Rachel and of season 5, now when I'm watching it, I see a bit more humanity to the character. They had always done that to try to get some people, at least, or some of the audience, to understand her character and her motivations. I just never agreed with them. So that was just it for me. I'm like, you bitch! Okay, well, I think that might be all from me. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Comment if you want to comment. I mean, it's up to you, really. You can check out my channel and my playlist or my description to see what other shows I watch, and subscribe if any of those things interest you. Hope you're having a wonderful existence. And I guess that brings me to bye. Yeah, I think that might be it for me. Oops. I forgot. Nothing is working for me today. What's that called? Governed by sound reason and true religion. Why are these titles so long this season? Damn. Stop. Oh, it's not done. Okay, well, I think that might be all from me. Thank you. Damn, I can't do anything right. So, this is my rewatch for Orphan Black 201 called Governed by Sound Reason and True Religion. Oh. This is Orphan Black Season 2, Episode 2. Forgot to clap. Shit, sorry. Sorry, just kidding. Please. Religion. Where can I put my elbow? Oi, 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 oi. And then she swore that she didn't know who the people in the picture are. People in the picture are.
Blue sky. Together.
Helena was a sympathetic Helena was a sympathetic villain. Also, this episode was okay. Tell me what you think about me. Buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. Something.
Manning. Sarah Manning.
I don't know who that is.
Oh.
And I guess that brings me to bye. Bang, 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 bang. I'm gonna go eat dinner. And then I'm gonna watch Flo's Mean and cry. Probably. I'm not actually gonna cry, but Flo's Mean. Okay, I'm done.